We have Julia McKenna. Let's hear it for Julia.
My name is Julia McKenna, and this poem is called Stairs Lead to Stories. They walk down the hallway and they say, "Hi, how are you?" And I say, "Good, and you?" But I only ask because it's polite, and that's why they ask. They don't care how I'm doing, they just care how I think about them. They care about their reputation. They don't take the time to look into my eyes and see how they twinkle with curiosity. Their eyes are ahead, to where they are going, not to where they are, because they don't care about me. If they cared, if they had a good, honest hearts and cared, they would ask my name and say, "What do you have to say?" Not in a bad way, but because they would want to listen. They would stop and learn about how I am, and not just ask to be polite. And if I saw they really cared, you know what I would tell them? I would say, it's like I'm on a staircase with a door at either end, and they're both locked, and I have the keys, but they don't always work, and sometimes they're not even there, and the staircase is always spinning, and the ceiling is too far to grab. And if they were really listening, they would say, "What do you mean? Tell me more." And I would, because they were listening. I would tell them what I mean. I mean, adults say to be responsible and then treat me like a child. I mean, suddenly, now that I'm in junior high, things that used to be cool aren't anymore, but I still like them. And I mean, I live in a world where everyone is supposed to be equal, but everyone knows that's not true. Color, gender, age, religion, they all dictate how someone treats you. I mean, how girls are taught to follow when really we were born to lead. I would take a big breath and say how I love you isn't always true, and how they say reach for the stars, but stars are too far to reach, and they say it doesn't matter if you lose, but in the long run it does. How people test you, how people judge you, I don't get it, it's nonsense. I mean, how now if I talk to a boy, everyone assumes we're dating, and we're not, we're just talking. I mean, how if I don't wear a dress, I'm not girly, even though I'm a girl, and how politics are all about money. I would stop for a second, and they would gesture for me to continue, and say, "Julia, go on," and my lips would curl up because they said my name. What I mean is, why don't adults learn from children? Why is singing only for happy times? Why do clouds float away? Why can't someone fix the leaky faucet in the bathroom? Why are girls supposed to be pretty? Why is art too messy? And why are stairs so hard to climb? You know, I have a big heart, but I have small legs, and I get tired climbing stairs that never end, carrying my backpack of dreams with me, and how sometimes I just need a hug. And instead of walking away, they would embrace me and say, "I do know what you mean. I know how you are, Julia. I know how your eyes sparkle, and I know how you get tired, and I see. But let me tell you something. Those doors, they never stay open, and those stairs, they're always moving. But keep climbing, because every once in a while, there's a window by the stairs, and you can look out and see the sun and the grass, and sometimes you meet people on the stairs. Good, honest people. And sometimes it's okay to take a break, but don't ever give up. Always keep climbing." And I would hug them and cry. I would look to them and say thank you. And then I would turn to them like a good, honest person and say, "What do you have to say?" Because everyone has a story to tell, and on the inside, they're yearning to tell it. And once they would begin to tell me, I would listen. I would honestly listen and hear what they have to say.